What's up, guys? My name's Curtis, and welcome to 5-Minute Finance, where I take personal finance topics and explain them to you in 5 minutes or less. Your success as a family, our success as a society, depends not on what happens in the White House, but what happens in your own house. This is a quote from the late Barbara Bush, and I don't think it's ever been more relevant than it is right now. I'm putting this video up on Election Day, and I'm not bringing that quote up to say that you shouldn't go out and vote because it doesn't matter. I think you should absolutely go out and vote if you haven't done so already. However, this is a personal finance channel, and the reason I bring that quote up is to discuss the fact that the government can affect a lot of things. However, don't expect the government to fix your own personal financial situation. It's called personal finance for a reason. The only person that can truly affect your money situation is you. I wanted to portray a few examples of how you have a lot more control over your finances than the government does. The first example is related to student loans. Now, I'm pretty young, only 24, but I've been hearing for years that the government is going to forgive your student loans at some point. This has yet to happen on a large scale, and believe me, don't expect it to happen anytime in the near future. So don't delay paying your student loans on the off chance that they'll get forgiven in the future. Pay them off now and feel that incredible relief when you have one less monthly payment. You control your student loans, not the government. Example number 2 is that the government cannot force you to save and invest your money, and they can't force you to live on less money than you make. The government has already done a lot to encourage saving. They allow employers to automatically enroll employees into 401k plans. The government gives you a tax break when you contribute to a traditional retirement account. There's even a bill that was recently proposed that would allow student loan payments to qualify for 401k matches from the employer. So the government has done a lot to encourage saving for the future. But when it comes time to actually save, that's up to you. Also, the option is always going to be there for you to go further into debt for something that you want. There's no way the government can force you into a healthier financial position unless they implement something like universal basic income, which doesn't really encourage financial discipline anyway. Lastly, the United States economy is completely driven by consumerism. The buying and selling of goods and services is what keeps the United States economy as strong as it is. And if everybody lived on less than they made and was extremely frugal and only bought the things that they need, not the things they truly want, we would see a massive decline in GDP here in the United States, which would signal a weak economy. So the government will always push for more consumerism so that the economy stays strong and so that they can continue to tax just about every single transaction that is made. Again, the government will not fix your finances. They want you to continue to spend. Again, I absolutely think you should go out and vote if you haven't already, because there's a lot more to government than just the financial aspects. But seeing as this is a personal finance channel, I wanted to reiterate the fact that regardless of who is in office, you and only you are in control of your money. Also, as a side note, don't change your investing strategy or stop investing altogether just because of who's in office. Invest for the long term, not the short term. Guys, I know this was a pretty short video, but I really wanted to reiterate the point that the government doesn't control your finances, you do. If you guys enjoyed this video, it would really help me out if you gave it a thumbs up, and if you're new around here, consider subscribing and hit that notification bell.